Yes, YouTubers, how we're all doing? Welcome back to another video from the Blind Master. Hope you all have been well. Before I do continue though, please make sure to like, share and subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. So, it is finally happening. It is finally happening. Today is the day where I review another product that, well, not a product that I've been meaning to review in a while. I've mentioned it in my videos. um, so yeah, I've mentioned it in my videos, and today is finally the day where I actually get the opportunity and the privilege to review this and give you guys a good insight into what this is. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yes, today in front of me sits the Nest Audio, or as you might call it in old terms, the Google Home. So it's not an unboxing. It's just a normal out the box review. And before that, obviously, I'd just like to say a quick thank you to Chappers Tech and Entertainment for letting me review his Google Home. Well, sorry, Chappers. I'd just like to say thank you to Chappers Tech and Entertainment for letting me review his Google Nest Mini. I'm sure you guys have seen that video where Chappers Tech and Entertainment, he was in the video himself. So I'd just like to say a big thank you to him for letting me review his Google Nest Mini. Not his Nest, sorry, Google Home Mini, or Nest Mini, as I say. Uh, it's all right, mate. I'm getting used to it, mate. You'll have to forgive me. So yeah, so unfortunately he's not with us today. So I'm going to be reviewing the Home by myself. Let's call it modern terms. I will try my best to call it the Nest Audio, but if not, you guys know what I mean. So people say that it does look like an air freshener. I can probably tell what they mean. I suppose like an air freshener bottle, because if I'm not wrong, I think it's like a round square or a rectangle. I can tell what some people might mean. So the Nest Audio, if I'm not wrong, was released around about 2017, I think, 2017 to 2018, and since then it has been around on the market. If I've got the wrong year, guys, please correct me in the comments down below. But yeah, since then it's been a pretty good rival on the market to the Echo devices, let's say, to what Amazon have done. Amazon have done. It's been a great rival because it's managed to compete with a load of Amazon's devices. Let's say like the standard Echo. I don't know if they do those anymore, or is it the? I don't know if they actually do the standard Echoes anymore. I know my friend, she used to have an Echo, standard Echo, if I'm not wrong. Or the Echo Pluses, let's say, but it's designed to compete with the normal standard Echo. And yeah, that's what Google have done. I know Google have also did used to have the Google Home Max, which was discontinued. I don't know why. Probably because Amazon managed to boot them out of the place. Like, get out of here! This is our place. Or I don't know what. I know the Apple HomePod was another one that got discontinued, even though Apple was a winner out of the design of the Google Home Max and the Studio, the Amazon Echo Studio, and Apple won because of its glass panel at the top. That was a smaller version of the Echo Studio. But yeah, the Google Home Max and the Apple HomePod have discontinued. So like Apple-wise, Google have just got their own standard speakers here, which are the Nest Audio and the Nest Mini, as well as the Nest Hub Maxes. So this, I would say, estimated weight would be around about 1.5, nearly 2 kilograms in weight, or possibly 2.5 pounds, nearly 3 pounds. I'm gonna go for 2.5 pounds. Pretty heavy. It's quite heavy for a small speaker. Not too heavy. It's in the middle, so that's why I'd give it a £2 or 2.5 pounds. A lot smaller than the Studio, as you guys can see. However, it has got the standard rubber padding at the bottom so that the speaker doesn't get destroyed. So as it's sitting down there, as you can tell, so the speaker doesn't get destroyed. At the top, you've got play, and pause, volume control. I don't want to press play. You got that? You got play and pause just there. You've got volume down on the left, volume up on the right. And if I hold my finger on, sorry, you've got volume up and down on my left. Sorry, volume down on my left, sorry. Beg your pardon. And volume up on my right. So if I just hold it down on my left, let me just see. What am I doing? Oh. No, it doesn't do it like the studio does, because I thought it would hold the if I hold the volume button down, it'll control the volume like automatically. Like if I hold the volume button down, just keep it held down. I thought it would just turn the volume down, but no, you have to keep pressing that. Play and pause is in the middle, right at the top, just there, basically. I don't want to press it again because it's just here. Just there, as you guys just saw there. Right in the centre, it's all touchscreen. And then, of course, you've got the mic on and off button, which is just a slide. So if I just slide it to my left,
the mic's off.
If I slide it to the right, sorry, volume,
the microphone is back on.
That's what it'll do. It's clever, that, isn't it? It will tell you that your microphone is back on, which I really like, as there's no bleep. It would be nice to choose between a bleep or the voice activation, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. It does the job, and it's good. So I'll just turn it around and show it to you guys without knocking the play button. There it is. There it is. A little... Oh. Let's see if I can move it forward. It does travel along the surface really well, as you guys can see. I'm sure I'll try my best to point the camera in the right direction. That you have the slider there where my finger is. So as we know, the mic's off because there's a gap on my left hand side. So let's just turn the speaker back round and I'll go through what this is capable of. And what I'll also do a quick comparison with the studio as well, so as you guys can see the significant size difference as well, and the weight difference as well. The studio is a lot heavier than this, and a lot bigger, we all know that. I'll just do a comparison just to show you. So, now that we've got the speaker there, so basically it's just, let me just mute it.
The mic's off.
So this speaker basically is Google's version of the Echo. It's capable of answering questions. It's capable of controlling smart home devices, whether it's your Ring, whether it's your Ring smart doorway system, God knows what it is. Whether it's your smart lights, it's capable of controlling your home. Smart home. You can ask it questions, you can ask it for recipes, you can play some games with it, you can listen to music, you can stream Bluetooth. I don't think this supports Dolby Atmos, no it doesn't, but it doesn't have Dolby Atmos as far as I'm aware. But I think you can stereo pair these, so you can have two of these sitting on the shelf. You can make calls with it as well. And the interesting thing is, when you make calls, what I really like about Google is they've got the Duo. They've got their own call service fitted into there, which is really clever in my opinion. I really do like that, because when you say, if I was to say, "Hey Google, call Dave," then as you heard it, he will decide to do that. And as he's doing that, he's going to say, "Okay, call him Dave," but you will hear the ringing tone on the Duo, but the one that sounds like the one that you have on Google Duo. For those of you who use Duo, you should be familiar. You should. So yeah, it supports Duo on there. That's the service that Google like to use on their smart speaker, which I really do like, and it's really clever. Get it to tell you a joke. You can ask it for recipes. It'll read stuff off the web for you. Ask it for the news. There's just loads of things you can do. You can let the kids play with it. You can use it as a family speaker. Just, I don't know. I think you can drop into the speaker if you want. I'm not sure. that is something I'll have to look at on the app and let you know. Yes, you do have to have the Google Home app installed, as it is part of controlling your device. Likewise, you like the way you have to have the app installed to control the monster of elephant over there sitting on the drawer, which I'll go and get in a second. So basically, yeah. So there's loads to it, and it does have it does like to search off its own web service. And I think when it comes to research, we all know who wins. When it comes to skills, we all know who wins. And I will probably do another video. Actually, I won't. I'll just explain it here. We do all know that when it comes to skills, the elephant in the room over there is the big winner when it comes, because it has a lot more. When it comes to research, however, we all know exactly who wins. The G wins over here, which is a Google device. We all know that definitely wins when it comes to research. It has got your skills, like what you guys want to use, not as much as what Amazon have got though. But yes, the Amazon devices can search some stuff off the web, but it's getting there. But I think still at the moment the Nest Audio does have the edge. The Nest Audio wins on research. And yeah, I will see if I can do a video on. I'm thinking to do my top 20 questions. So we're gonna ask both devices each questions, and let's see how they do. And I think I've got a feeling who's gonna win. Hey, I tell you what, guys, that will be the next one. Put your votes down in the comments below. Which device do you think is going to win? Is it going to be the Google or the Echo? Which device is going to win in the video containing the top 20 questions for both of the devices? I've got a feeling who's going to win. I don't want to say it, but I want to. Well, I think actually, yeah, I'll say it. I think it's going to be Google, but I want you guys to put down in the comments. I want all of you to vote. Who do you think is to win this competition? So anyway. You can listen. You can also maybe get it to read a story to you. You can have relaxing sounds on. It'll help you get to sleep. You can set your alarm clock. Let's just do a demonstration. Okay. Crap. Ignore that. Sorry. I do wish this weren't touchscreen. Not touchscreen, but touch sensitive.
The microphone is back on.
Hey Google.
Double tap to activate.
Set alarm for 5 seconds.
Got it. Your alarm's set for today at 7:29 p.m.
Okay, let's give it time. Let's see what it does. What time is it now? Hey Google. What time is it?
It's 7:29 p.m.
Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Okay. Strange. Hey Google. Pause. Cancel alarm. Hey Google. Cancel alarm.
If you just asked to cancel an alarm, there are none set at the moment.
That's strange. You just said it was set. Okay, let's try again. Hey Google. What time is it? Sorry guys.
It's 7:29 p.m.
Sorry guys, because I've got a Pixel. If I say it close to the camera, it's going to trigger it off. So I'm having to move the phone away whilst I'm talking to the device. Hey Google. Set an alarm for 7:32 p.m.
All right, your alarm's set for today at 7:32 p.m.
So let's just give it a bit of a chance, guys. So I've just set that. I'm just going to show you now what's going to happen. The alarm should go off. When you're cooking as well, you can set timers for this. It will you can give it. It will give you recipes, which I'll also have a look at in a second. I will also be doing a bit of a skills series on this one as well. I'll try to review some skills on this. But if we've got time at the end, I will play a bit of Are You Feeling Lucky? If we get time. So we're just going to wait for this alarm to set off. If it does it, just going to check the time now. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 7:31 p.m.
There we go, 1 minute to go. And probably 30 seconds. Sorry again guys, because of the Pixel. I don't know what you could see over there. Hope it was something nice. While I moved the camera when I was talking. I had to turn it the other way this way. Not the other way. Yeah. Okay, it's taking its time. Oh, it's strange that. Okay, it's not done it. Just going to give it a bit more. Hey Google, what time is it?
Double tap to
It's
activate.
7:31 p.m.
Okay. There we go. Just, that's it. Hit the pause button in the centre and it will stop. Hey Google, cancel alarm.
If you just ask to cancel an alarm, there are none set at the moment.
Ah, so that's good as well. So when you pause it, it won't go off again. It will actually cancel the alarm. That is a good feature, that is. I really like that because normally with the device over there to my left, you have to get it to actually stop, which there's no pause button, but yes, you get it to stop. But what I do like is with both devices as well, I don't know about the echoes. That's something I'll have to test in one of the videos when it comes to looking at setting alarms and timers. When I do a brief video on how to do that, we will then do a test on that. But as far as I'm aware, with the Google devices, it's really clever, and I really like that because it automatically dismisses the alarm straight away. Okay, then let's try a timer. Hey Google. Set a timer for 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. Starting now.
So my pizza's in the oven for 5 seconds. I need help. I need some help. Here we go. Yeah. So let's try this. Hey Google. Cancel timer.
If you just asked about cancelling a timer, there are actually none set at the moment.
So look at that. It's also cancel the timer when I've pressed the pause button. Okay. I've not had to say, hey, because I don't want to wake my phone up. I've just managed to press pause and it's done it. So if I press play again, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, no, it doesn't. So it won't replay, it won't continue the timer. That is something that does make sense. I was about to say that was something that doesn't make sense, but yes, it does, because it wouldn't really make any sense for your timer just to keep continuing when you press play. I think the job of that pause button is just to really stop the timer. I think especially if you've got any other devices in the room, or say if you've got a Pixel, or an Android or a Samsung, let's say, with that default assistant set. I don't know, whatever you've got. And that is a really nice thing that I like what Google have done. So, there's that. Okay, let's ask it a couple of questions. Hey Google. Do you like
Stop
Alexa?
video button. Double tap
Sure.
to activate.
Us assistants try to stick together. Are you friends with her?
Yes.
That's great. What kind of qualities do you look for in a friend?
A good sense of humour.
Thanks for sharing. I hope you have a great day.
I like that. There's a bit of a conversation element in there. That's a bit of fun. I do really like that. That is really fun. That is absolutely amazing. He just had a conversation with me there. Oh, jeez. Now we're going to have to ask the opposite rival over there at some point in the future. Okay, then. What about this? There you go. Who's the Queen of
Assistant
England?
can't start when another app is using the microphone.
Queen Elizabeth
Google.
II is the Queen of United Kingdom.
Okay, very clever. Okay, for those of you who are historians, I'm sure I'd expect a comment in the box down below if the device is right. Hey Google, who is Henry VIII?
According
Follow-up
to
link
Wikipedia,
about Henry VIII. According
was
to
King of
Wikipedia.
England from the 22nd of April 1509 until his death in 1547. Henry is best known for his 6 marriages and for his efforts to have his first marriage annulled. Do you want to hear more about his bio?
No. No.
All right.
The only thing I would like to see, though, is on these devices, before I do continue, is maybe like an action button, so you can just press a little button to actually get the device to actually respond. You can turn that little bleep sound off at the beginning and the end, or just choose where to have the sound at the beginning or at the end, but I like to keep it on, so just in case they do something in an update. One thing that this will struggle to do, though, is I know the Nest Mini has done this, is that I think where where Google need to sort this out is by just allowing their devices to better pick up sound when it comes to being in a loud environment. So if loud music is playing, most of the time we have to just go up to the device and press pause. But it would be good if Google could sort this out by just allowing their devices to hear through loud noises, just improving the mic quality a bit. Not a bit, a lot. Okay, let's ask you one more question. Okay. What question could we ask it? What time is it in Brazil? Okay. Hey Google. What time is it in Brazil?
Brazil has multiple time zones. Right now, the time in these zones is between 1:38 p.m. and 4:38 p.m. The time in Brasilia is 3:38 p.m.
Okay. That was a bit of a test. Okay, well, it's good at telling times in the other countries. Okay, what about this? Google. How many planets are in our solar system?
There are 8 planets in our solar system.
Okay. 2 more, then we move on. Name the planets in our solar system.
On the website solarsystem.nasa.gov, they say the 8 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Mercury is closest to the Sun.
I'm out of breath. Oh, jeez. Oh, I need to take a breath. I'm just exaggerating. Okay, now one more. What is the second largest city in England?
Birmingham, according to some information that I found on the website worldpopulationreview.com.
What's the population of Birmingham?
In 2019, its population was 1,148,862.
Right, okay. There you have it. And another clever thing is, what you can also do with your device is you don't have to go into your settings. So that's the question. Sorry, guys. Before I continue, I'm just waffling on there. So there you go. It's pretty smart with the questions. It knows what it's doing. It's managed to search on the NASA's website. So that's a nice thing as well, that it can search on different websites as well as its own service, which I like the idea that Google have offered a bit of flexibility there, a lot of flexibility by allowing their devices to go and search on different sites. That is really good, and I think that is something important for a smart speaker to do. And I'm sure you can see that when it comes to the Google devices, they've focused on a lot more of the research or let's say the smart element of things when it comes to knowledge. Okay. Something else I want to show you. Change your voice.
Here's an example of one of my other voices. Would you like me to use this one?
Yes. Yes.
Great. I'll keep using this voice.
Right, guys. Let's do a bit of a test. Hey Google. Hey Google. Sing a song.
You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I don't need eyes to know that you remind me of delicious cuisine. I just love it when we chit chat.
Okay. There we go. Now let's go back to the male voice. Change your voice.
Here's an example of one of my other voices. Would you like me to use this one?
Oui. Yes.
Would you like me to use this
Oh
voice?
dear. Yes.
Great. I'll keep using this voice.
That is very rude. You do not understand our language. We have to go and change it in the settings. No. Okay. Here you go. Sing a song.
Let's celebrate that we have the vaccine to help us bring a change to this old routine. It can help us build our immunities while taking care of our communities. Vaccines are safe and an important step towards opening up and shaking hands again and going somewhere we couldn't visit for months. Protecting ourselves and the world at once. Scientists worked night and day. In record time they found a way. Like superheroes in masks and gloves, helping us get back to what we love. If you want to hear that again, just ask me to sing the vaccine song.
Oh, I like that. I think that's something that Boris Johnson needs to have as his ringtone. Oh dear. I really like that. That is just funny. In my opinion, I think this voice wins. But guys, go on. You can put your votes down in the section below, in the comment section below. Which singing voice did you prefer? The female's voice or the male's voice? Okay. Now, that really just wraps up my review because a lot of it, that's what it is. Oh yes, you can access your podcasts and your news. And somebody did ask me about the dot to dot podcast regarding the Amazon Echoes. My friend Dharma, he asked me about podcasts, and he did say that you can get them on Android and Android devices, but if I'm not wrong, he's also said to me that I wasn't sure whether you can get them on Apple. I'm sure you can do search it on the Apple Podcasts, but I do know for sure, and basically, I know that on the Nest Audio devices you can listen to the Dot to Dot podcast because I've played it on Chappers' Nest Mini. I've played it on his, and the Dot to Dot podcast does work on your Google devices. So don't fret just because you've changed, or just because you've got another device, and if your Echo's just gone to sleep for a bit, or is just pissing about, you're missing Robin and Sean's next episode. Well, fear not, because your Nest Audio will come to the rescue, which is really nice. And I'm surprised because it's a podcast that is the podcast of its big sister or its rival. Now, before I go, let's just have a bit of fun just to finish it off. Hey Google, open I'm Feeling Lucky. Oh, thank you.
Welcome to Are You Feeling Lucky? I figured you'd show up here. So, I brought some questions. How many are playing this time?
1.
A game for 1. I give people nicknames for this game. Your game name is Nibbler. Question 1. The category is literature.
Nasty Nibbler.
For 10 points. In America, the first Harry Potter book was titled The School of Magic.
Oh, jeez.
True or false?
True? There you go. True? Okay, that's a bit interesting.
I hope you're right. False. I'm sad for you. The American title was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, though Harry Potter and the School of Magic was a suggestion by the publisher. Author J.K. Rowling said no to that idea. Here's the next one. The category is Google search.
Oh.
For 10 points.
Shit.
Which got more searches in 2017? Pogs, fidget spinners, or slime?
Slime?
Curious answer. Thanks. Slime. Sweet. The slime craze started in Thailand. Slime was originally used to clean keyboards, but kids liked the texture and started playing with it.
Whoa!
Moving swiftly along. The category is language. For 15 points.
Oh dear.
What does the Italian phrase, to have short arms, mean? Stingy, powerless, or get fooled?
Powerless?
Thank you very much. Stingy. Sorry about that. If your arms are short, it might be hard to reach your wallet. On to the next one. The category is science. For 15 points.
I love it. Not.
What moves the Eiffel Tower every day? Sun, little earthquakes, or traffic?
Little earthquakes?
Interesting. Sun. That's okay. You'll get it next time. Heat from the sun makes the Eiffel Tower's metal contract and expand. It can move up to 18 centimeters. Time for our final question. The category is geography. For 20 points. Which country has the longest coastline? Australia, Japan, or United States?
United States?
I hope you're right.
Oh!
Japan. Better luck next time. Japan consists of almost 7,000 islands. Between them, the country has over 28,900 kilometers of coastline.
Wow!
And that's the ball game, or word game, anyway. Let's see how you did, Nibbler.
Nasty
You
nibbler.
got 1 out of 5 correct.
Oh!
Well, that was fun. Do you want to play again?
No. No.
Okay, I'll see you next time on Are You Feeling Lucky?
Well, there you go. That was a bit of fun at the end, even though I did really bad. But yeah, it's like a nice little game. It's good for general knowledge as well. And the nice thing about these devices is they also have access to voice arcade. It will talk to voice arcade. Just say, hey, talk to. I'm feeling lucky. Or talk to whichever. Say if it was Tenable. You can play Tenable on this. It might use voice arcade. I can't remember which games are on voice arcade. But yeah, there you go. That's just a nice little general knowledge quiz to finish off at the end with. It seems like my general knowledge on I'm Feeling Lucky is poor. Oh well, it's only a bit of fun. Oh well. But the nice thing is it gives you a bit of knowledge as well at the end if you're wrong or if you're right. And that's a shocking fact about slime, because I know my cousin, she makes a lot of slime. She likes to target people with it as well. Her favourite one is blue, because we know how sticky it is. Is it because she's a Blues fan? I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, guys. Hey, isn't that what we should be thrown on Manchester United fans? Because they call her blue. Hang on. So that's what Man City fans should throw on them? And Man U fans should throw red slime back at Man City fans? Hey, imagine that. Just use the slime balls as footballs. So, yeah, there you have it, guys. That wraps up today's review of the Nest Audio. If you did like it, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. And also, put your thoughts in the comments down below. What have you had this device before? What do you like using it? What do you like using on it? Maybe also you guys could recommend me some other things to try, things that you've tried that are really good. But apart from that, I will see you in the next one.
Unless 0, 1, 4, stop.